Here we have the 2.5 horsepower Mercury outboard motor, 4-stroke. So no mixing gas and oil like the old-timey 2-stroke ones. It's made to lay on its side in storage with the tiller handle facing up. That way no oil leaks out. Weighs about 38-40 pounds. It's about like a 5-gallon bucket of water. Easy to stick on the back of a boat. You just set on the back of the boat, tighten up your 2 bolt fasteners. It's got a kill switch and a button you press to ground out the motor and kill it when it's running. If a motor's equipped with a kill switch and you're going more than 5 miles an hour, then you're legally supposed to have that kill switch attached to your person. So there's that story. Pretty simple. On the side, you don't have a dipstick, you have an oil view window and instructions for starting. You have your fuel, has to be turned forward to on. You have on here start and restart, and then your throttle. So it says to pull out the choke. Pull out the choke. You make sure this is a vent on the top of your gas cap, so that has to be opened. Just twist it. You hear that little hiss there. So that's open, so you don't get a vacuum buildup. Because if you don't open that, it'll build a vacuum in about 15 minutes, and your motor will stop upon you. And then you just hold on and pull the cord. When it starts, choke off, and you have the little hose up on the back that's going to be spitting out water to let you know, because it is water cooled. Draws in water to cool your engine. Thing is, so far, haven't had to use the choke on this. Instead of wanting to use the choke, you just give it about a 1/3 throttle, pull it, and it'll crank up. And right here you have a little knob for adjustment. You turn it to tighten or loosen, and that controls how easily your throttle lever moves, kind of like cruise control. And you have a similar type knob back here on the back, and that tightens the steering and how easily your motor will go left or right if you tighten that up. So that way, if you want to have that tight, you can just let go of your handle and it's not gonna go anywhere on you. Just keep going wherever it's pointed. So controls are pretty simple. It will run for an hour on a full tank of gas, which is 1 liter of gasoline on this internal tank. So we'll take it out to the lake and you can see how fast it'll push this 14-foot boat along. And on this side also is your control for forward or neutral. You want to leave it in neutral when you go to start it. If you have it in forward, then most likely it's gonna just run for a few seconds and die on you if it's not already been running that day. But just for safety, put it in neutral. And according to the manufacturer, you want it in gear while you're trailering your boat, and that'll keep the prop from just spinning while you're going down the road. So, all right, we're out at Lake Millwood. Put in at Wilton Landing and went on downstream. So, sitting here in the river channel. What's that? About 15 foot of water, not moving. Let's check out our motor here. We've got the fuel on, forward. You got the gas cap opened up, or the vent for the cap. You got it set in neutral. see. I'll give it some gas and just try pulling it. See that stream of water coming down out the back. Lets you know your water impeller's working and that it's cooling. So, drop it down, all the way down. That's idle right there. It's as low as it goes. So, forward. And we're idling 1/2 mile an hour. Let's see what it'll do in idle. How slow can you go? How slow can you go? 1.5 miles. About 1.5 miles at idle. That's not bad. Let's open her up. Not too loud. Get 5.5 miles an hour. That's about it. .6. I did have it out last week and I actually hit 6.8 miles an hour one day. Kind of going downstream a little bit. There's a little wind, but now there's no reverse on this motor. If you want to go backwards, you flip the handle and spin the whole thing around. Like that there. Yeah, we're going backwards. So, that's how you back up. The whole thing just spins around. So, that's the Mercury 2.5 horse. And he's got about 6 hours on it now. And does pretty good. Fuel tank will last for an hour on 1 liter. Carry an extra 2 gallons with me, so run 8 or 9 hours without running out of fuel. So having enough fuel is not really a problem for a day of boating around, as long as you bring a little with you. Thanks for watching. Because Arkansas.